You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekobin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Welcome back to another great episode of Yisrael United. And I am your host, your brother Yekobin. And I got a great crew in the building with me today. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something. I want my people to go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick so we can get this show started.
Hey, y'all, it's Cash.
What's up, y'all? It's Devon.
My name Montreal. You already know, Brother Dre, 618.
Yeah, 1122 in the building.
10 in the building.
What up, y'all? It's Ben Yakobin.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm your host, your brother Yekobin. And we definitely got a number out there for y'all. Want somebody go ahead and spit that number out.
That number is 314-339-9759. Go ahead and hit the line.
Hit us on up, y'all got something to say to us, man. It's all good. You know, we here to answer them questions. Hey, man, we had a lot to talk about last week. And I really don't remember what we talked about, man, and we're going to get a recap going on in a minute, but we got some special guests, man. I want to go ahead and put our attention on our special guests real quick. We got Brother Dre, and we got Montreal, you know what I'm saying? These two guys right here, you know what I'm saying?
What's the word?
We're going to get to talking to you guys here in a minute, man. You know how we do. We get to fucking with our guests, the way that we be fucking with our guests.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get to it. We're going to get back to them in a minute, But right now, I need to know what we went over last week. Who can tell me that?
Last week we read Numbers chapter 16, and we talked about how three people from the congregation, which was Izar, Dathan, and Abram, they basically went to Moses saying who made him like the priest, who made them the highest of the high, and talked to the Most High. And Moses said that the Most High made him, but if y'all don't believe me, we can ask the Most High. So they had took some incense and they had stood around the tabernacle, and the Most High told Moses and Aaron to move out the way, and then he was going to burn everybody else up. And then Moses asked for forgiveness for the rest of the congregation, besides those three, because they the ones who was talking bad on him. And the Most High said, okay, we'll tell all them to move, and basically to watch this. And Moses told the rest of the congregation to move, and he actually said, if I was doing all this, then the three people will die of natural death. If I'm not doing all this, then they will be sucked up into the earth, like the earth will split open and drop them down. And the Most High split the earth open and dropped them down.
Damn.
And then right after that, the rest of the congregation was burnt up by fireballs coming from the sky. And then after that, the whole, the rest of the nation was going around saying, I know Moses didn't split the ground up and drop them people down there. I know Moses did that. So the Most High had put a plague killing about 14,000 of the nation of Yisrael.
And I believe also, on top of that, the other people after that, it seen what happened. and they started murmuring about him. They said, I guess Moses and Aaron did some other stuff, basically saying that they killed those people of the congregation. And I believe, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? And then the Most High came down again. I guess they was, because they was uttering things about, I guess, Moses and Aaron. And I believe he came down and again, and I don't know if he prayed at that point for him. He was gonna hit him with the plague. He hit him with the plague, right?
Yeah, he hit him.
Yeah, hit him with the most high. Hit him with the plague. But he had tried to pray and stuff before it happened. It was too late. Can't see, but people had hit with the plague and stuff like that.
Wait a minute, man. My phone went retarded and shit. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. What was you saying? I couldn't hear you.
Oh yeah, they ended up getting hit with the plague from I guess whoever else was trying to go against and murmuring, uttering against I guess the leaders, the ones that helped them out, speaking bad against the brethren. So the Most High hit the ones that was going against with the plague. Yeah, with the plague. He plagued them.
Was that it?
Well, the plague, they just said the plague was done. It
Yeah.
was over.
Yep.
And that was the end of the chapter.
Yeah, the plague was over. Went on for a little minute, but fucking plague, man.
That was fucked up. I mean, that was a lot, man. That was chapter 16.
Yes.
All right, that was a lot. Hey, y'all wanna see the episode? Just go ahead and tune in to last week. That shit recorded. Y'all just looking, it's all good. So that was good. All right. Well, usually at the beginning of my shows, man, before we get into this scripture reading, I let my brother Yeshua come on, man, and tell us what's on his mind. This brother be having a lot on his mind. This brother, he has a lot to say. I don't know where he get this shit from, but brother, come on ahead and lace us with some more of Yeshua's mind.
All right, we're gonna teamwork this a little bit. Me and brother Montreal.
All right.
All right. So lately, I mean, this has always been going on since I've been born in our community. Like we call each other like, "What's up, my nigga?" You know what I mean? I always thought it was, it was cool. It was normal. Like that's what we call each other. That's what we do for our people.
Hold on now. What you mean? You talking about this nigga word?
Yeah.
This nigga word?
Yeah.
The nigga word?
Yeah.
My nigga?
Yeah. That was a cool word.
It ain't cool?
Nigga.
My nigga.
It's low key.
Oh,
and we wasn't.
my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. We wasn't called.
That ain't cool.
And we made it. We made it over time. Our people, through all the all the pain and suffering we went through, and I just feel like it was.
Just like saying nigger.
No, for real. Like the pain and suffering we went through, and they possessed us as the covetousness through the word.
Mm-hmm.
The word is not just a regular word. It's actually like a curse word, like a real a spell word. You know what I
Nigger?
mean? Yeah, nigger.
Oh yeah.
Niggered, nigga.
So you
nigga
telling we
leave.
made a hold on? Wait. So fuck, shit, damn, ass ain't a curse word, and you telling me that nigger is?
Niggered is more.
Wait a minute, man. How you gotta explain this shit to
when
me?
I say curse word, it's a word that put a shield of that actual meaning, a shield of it, the actual meaning, and that person will actually become what that word is. Yeah. And you just call it. It's like a shield on you of that word.
Oh,
So
it's
you call
called
yourself-
labeling.
So you call yourself.
Damn. Hold on. Well, I got
You call yourself
This too much.
your
to me, man.
people's a nigga. A nigga, you ain't doing nothing but doing the white man's.
So
or the
nigga ain't
oppressor's
a bad
job.
thing. I don't know. Wait. So what's a nigga? my nigga. That ain't my nigga. Ain't a good thing.
It ain't a good thing because you look up the definition of. We can pull the big definition, the big dictionary out.
Oh, so we gotta get the big ass book.
We could.
Should we
pull
get the
it
big
out.
ass? Somebody tell me what's the meaning of nigga.
We could.
I can. Well, actually,
I can break it down in different type of terms.
okay. So when I just did a quick search, real quick search of the word nigger,
Okay.
niggard, and it's niggard is a meanly and covetous person, one who spends grudgingly. This word describes various kinds of insatiable desires for food, money, power, and material possessions.
Oh shit.
And what
I
people?
know some niggas.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What people do that sound like?
Money, power, respect is the
What shield has been put over?
Family with some
Ain't
niggas.
that
You know,
about a
that
bitch?
word is a shield.
They say you are, bitch.
And the
It's
deep,
an oppressive shield.
and the deep part about it, like it's like if you go to in the Apocrypha, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter
It's a
14,
shield for the other
verse
people.
3, it says, riches are not comely for a niggard. And what should an envious man do with money? He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul, gathereth for others, that shall spend his goods riotously.
Read that again. Start it from top.
Okay. So this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 14, verse 3.
All right.
Riches are not comely for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with money? He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul, gathereth for others, that shall spend his goods riotously. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasures of his goods. So, and I'm going to just go to verse 10, and it says, a wicked eye envieth his bread, and he is a niggard at his table. So pretty much, in the Apocrypha gives some type of reference of what that definition means about, somebody that's, selfish.
Like it's explaining to you what a nigga is.
Yeah, pretty
A
much.
nigger.
Yeah.
And we use that word every day. Like, we wear it like a fashion. You know what I mean? And and that's it might be just the way people just present their normal conversations with their peoples. But at the end and beginning of the day, it's good to end something than to start, to begin something.
Yeah.
So, and that word right there is an oppressive word, and it's a spell word.
So when I say my nigga, that mean that I'm saying I'm putting all the definition of what a nigga is on you, so you might end up just being a nigga.
You call him like
Or
worse,
am
it's
I
like worse
seeing
than
a
slave.
nigga and just saying my nigga?
You like how you saying it ain't the same meaning, but come on, we can't go.
I already know. I already know. So we already know.
I got it off the confusion.
That's right, absolutely, and we already know that's a double standard word. It got a double meaning. It means something for us different than it means for other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I get that too. But that's good, man.
And
I
it's
like
still,
that.
it's
That's
a byword
important.
too. It's still a byword.
And that's what I really wanted to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what
28,
Scripture
37
calls it. Scripture says that we'll be called many bywords.
Yeah.
And I think nigga is just one of them bywords. I think that's good though. I think that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, brother.
Because of all that, I mean, and that being put on that word, I just feel like that word being put on our people. I had to go to Ecclesiastes 7:7, and it say surely oppression. Y'all can go to it.
Which
I
one
mean,
is it?
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7. I just want to read on down to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read 7:7 and then verse 15.
All right.
Yeah. Because I feel like this has been struck on our people. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart. So, in this case, oppression is gonna be that word. It's an oppressive word. It's a spelled word that was used on our people.
Yeah.
Because they even talked about it up in Acts, how they called the apostles and Niger, and that's not Niger. Really, Niger means nigger.
Yeah.
But it's an oppression. All right, and a gift destroys the heart. It's like we using it like to connect to one another, and it's supposed to be a gift we using to connect and try to keep the other people out of all our conversations and out of what we got going on. But at the end of the day, it's doing the totally opposite. It ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. So in this case, a gift, that gift that y'all trying to use, that wasn't even ours. We wasn't using it. We weren't calling each other niggas.
Right.
Back in the day. This is some modern ancient shit going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? No, sorry for the words, but I want to go down to Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and the verse. I say 15. Yeah, 15. Right on. It says, "All things have I seen." And this is one of the sons of David. It's still like that. "All things have I seen in the days of my vanity. There is a just man that perished." Same shit that's going on right now. Same shit going on this time in his righteousness. "And there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in his wickedness." It's like the righteous people that be trying to speak the truth and stuff like that about all what's going on and try to wake our people up. They're the ones that be going. And it's wrong. It's not the way it's supposed to happen. It's not the way it's supposed to happen. And it says, "And there is a wicked man that prolongeth his life in wickedness." So we can't keep on doing the things and talking the ways. We might be righteous all up in our heart, but we want the heart to be perfected. We can't just be doing all this and following the law, statutes, and commandments, and still calling our brothers and sisters nigga. Mm-hmm. We can't be doing that, bro. Mm-hmm. It's kind of playing both sides. It says, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldst thou destroy thyself?" You're trying to become over wise, trying to come with secret words, and, try to make, it's another secret word, my nigga. They make us feel better about each other. "What's up, my nigga?" It might be a little gangster. It might want to sound hood or tough or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a curse.
No doubt, whatever it is. Well, I want to go around the table and see what everybody think about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, all right, Ben Yekabin, I'm going to start with you. What do you think about this word nigga? What he talking about?
Well, going off the facts that I done heard today, we had to go and do some extensive research. Because this is a word that I use
probably daily.
On the daily on me.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
That I ain't never really tripped off of. People done said like it was a bad word, like a curse word, but they ain't really gave no biblical evidence. And what y'all did today was give biblical evidence. So like I said, I'm gonna have to go do some research.
Oh yeah. That's good.
So we got some evidence today, man.
Alright, we got us a little awakening going on up in this motherfucker. Alright, I respect that. Alright. Give me something, Tim. What you learn? TYM.
I'm saying from what?
The nigga part.
Oh. I think it is another word for nigger.
Well, all right. We're going to go right on over to Brother Dre.
Okay. Time is money. With me, first of all, Ben, I'm with Ben. This is the first time I see somebody bring biblical facts about the word nigga and seeing what it mean. I've heard that you ain't supposed to say it because of, the slave stuff. I've heard people in like the movement and stuff be like, oh no, we talk about the niggas, the reality, the royalty crew, and we niggas as in royalty, because and then we flipped it to the A and all that. I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably still keep using it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Dre, educate our people. Educate our people though.
Yeah, no. But this is what I'm gonna say.
Acts 13:1 say now there were in the church that was Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simon that were called nigger, and Lucius of the Cyrene and Manian, which had been brought up with Herod the tetrarch and Saul. So they're saying that we had some prophets that was called that back in the day.
Well, I heard some preachers say nigga in their sermon. Quit playing with it.
I understand. Because they know the actual definition of it. Like, you want to continue being that.
Yeah, no.
They ain't using it like this, like what's up, my, like how we, how people used to.
No, I get you. But what I was gonna say, well, I probably feel like he using. I'm mindful of getting this information, but I don't think I'm just gonna take it out of my vocabulary overnight. Like, I'm gonna need some practice. So, you know what I mean? But this is the first time I seen biblical evidence about the word nigga. I definitely be mindful of it. Definitely gonna pass that info, but it'll probably still be on my vocabulary for about 2-3 more years.
No doubt. But it's definitely good. It's definitely good for us to know.
Yeah, I definitely be mindful how I use it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Montreal.
Am I coming in okay?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Okay, so I pretty much agree with everybody. I mean, it will be tough for some of us or a lot of us to get that stigma of for us like saying it, and like for us like with me what was groundbreaking when I actually looked up the definition. I'm like, dang. So this is what I'm looking like, man. And I know a lot of folks in the hood that this actually applies to, and I'm like,
we doing a white man's job. And whoever got power and authority other than the Most High right now over, you helping that man out.
And something else I also wanted to bring out.
Spiritual cuffs.
And something else I wanted to bring out. It was something that you said that made me think of Proverbs 18:21 when it says that death and life is in the power of the tongue. So with that understanding on top of what we know, on that level, we have to be mindful of the words that we say, because even like with a byword, like the N word, we can be speaking life to ourselves, to our people, or we can speak death. So,
You got to remember back in the day, man, we had words even in our language that can put a motherfucker to sleep or wake him up.
Yeah, so we do realize
right now.
So we do realize
Rockabye.
so now we can start to see the differences in what they consider true curse words.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I definitely get that now.
Yeah. So when the motherfucker is up there saying, shit ass fuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that could be like the way we talk. I could be like, man, I fucks with that. That don't necessarily mean I'm cursing. I'm cursing nothing now. Yep. But if I call you my nigga, then I could be cussing you completely.
Yeah.
Not even knowing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it gives it another different meaning of this cuss word thing. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you bringing that out. All right, come on, Divine, talk to me.
Hey, so how I feel about the word nigga. I can agree with Yisrael when he talking, when he say it could be a cuss word. I mean, he ain't gonna say could. He just read the biblical facts out of that. But, I mean, let me go back. So if we go back into history, how they used to call us niggers and all that, when we was slaves and all that. I feel like nigga was just a shorter version of that word nigger. So I can understand that, but it also goes based off how you use it as well. You can use it as a cuss word, but us as a people, we not cursing each other by just saying, dapping up and all that. It can't just. I think it's based off how you use it.
Well, I don't know.
I'm with because you just said that about
Even
fuck.
communication.
You
man.
just said that about fuck.
What does fuck mean
Talk
though?
in a good manner.
But you just said it's how you use it. I fucks with you.
Right. But
Yeah,
the
like that.
origin of the word fuck.
No, I
What
don't know
is
that. You got to Google that for it.
and what's the
Communication is quite a good
origin
manner. You could be
of
off
the
some good
word?
manner type stuff.
Yeah.
But
Nigga.
communication.
Right.
So you
I don't know.
I understand you trying to throw other people.
It's
off.
just,
Stuff
it's just
that.
like when we
You
talk.
gotta- you
It's
know
just
what I
like
mean?
when we use the word black. Black falls in the same. Black is the same.
hit this
Is
one?
in the same position as
Oh,
this
yeah.
word nigga.
If we put it in that, put it in that way.
Yeah, bro.
Well, hold on. Let me see how I'm okay. Let Cass break it down then.
Stand there.
Well, you already said it now, but I already knew about like the origin of nigger, how they used it back in slave times, but I just didn't never look it up. I never used it, but I always thought of it like how we think of black. Like black as being a byword and how everybody's saying that we black and we proud and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's the same thing with saying nigger. Like you cursing yourself by saying black. You'll curse yourself by saying you a nigger.
Right. So
You can't pick and choose, man. You can't worship God and the Most High and then do mammon.
Exactly.
Just like
So
even-
we have to be mindful of the shit that we say. We have to be mindful. Now,
You don't say bro,
If-
man. You can't say bro.
what, bro?
Yeah, bro.
well, it's brethren.
Right, bro. Why you can't say
Well,
brethren?
It used to be said that bro was like used as like an insult. Because white folks call each other brother and things like that. So when you call each other bro,
They got that
it
from
was
brethren
like-
from us.
Yeah,
Right.
brother.
But then,
It was out
see,
from us.
it's the origins of it. We gotta.
You talking the original origin of the entire word,
Right,
not like
right.
who made it in this generation.
Right.
Make it,
Right.
All right, cool.
Exactly. So
All
we
right.
gotta learn
Hold on,
about
so why-
about etymology here. We gotta learn about
Original
the
word.
meaning of what
So we
etymology
came
is.
from
What we doing. See, this is why I go to the dictionary.
So we just gotta get rid of modern vernacular
Because that's what it sounded like at this point.
at this point.
Well, so yeah, I mean, what
And then
did
we can't
what
make
did y'all?
our own lingo no more. Then
Right,
at that point, right?
Yes, we can. It just we have to know what we're talking about. The problem is this lingo that we think that we done made up. It done stem from our elders, who it stemmed from tradition. So we learning from a wrong source.
Okay.
When our slave owners said these some black motherfuckers, or gave you a European name, or labeled you an African American, or labeled you a nigga, then we ran with it. See, our people's like during in slave day times, they was fighting for this shit. Like, nah, fuck no. They was fighting to be, on their own. But we got used to being a part of this whole shit. We want to be incorporated within this government, so we think that all the shit that we saying now is right and true. And it's not. It's all flawed. So we have to break down the shit all the way back to the root. We got to go all the way back to the beginning of where we started learning this shit from in the first place. And we got to relearn shit. Like, when we talk about, I always use this motherfucking shit right here in this example as an example. I say, do you think that you're a person? And I know everybody that be around me, they know this already, but I say, do you think that you're a person? And what would you tell me?
Am I gonna need a dictionary for this? This sounds like a trick question. I sound like a trick question.
You already know I ain't no person, bro. I'm not no person, bro. You ain't no person.
You're a person.
I don't think I am.
Google person before I
I don't think I'm a person, bro.
I'm not explaining it.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what podcast I'm on. Because I think I'm human. Is rolling the dice with that one?
Go ahead. This is what we do. We have to explore all of these different resources, man. When we talking about like the different words and things that we use, and we have to educate ourselves.
A person can be one of them reptilian motherfuckers too.
Well, I mean, yeah, no doubt. But just I'm talking about in English terms of what a person is. What we taught a person is. Just a regular person. A person, place, a thing, a
It's still a
person.
spell word though. How they be doing it? How they teach it? How it is?
So what's a person? Somebody give it to me.
A human being regarded as an individual.
Right. So would you call yourself a person? It's a simple question.
Make sure I read all the words before I answer this fool. A human being. I'm human. I'm a spiritual being. So
He rated all right now.
regarded as
like
an individual. I'm gonna go with true.
No doubt.
Go with true.
No doubt. And that's cool. That's cool. And with
I'm here to be
everybody,
educated. I'm
with
a fly on
everybody
the wall.
agree?
Just want to put it out there. I'm a fly on the wall. I'm here to be educated, not to educate.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. So would everybody agree?
Not the government.
Oh, I saw the other. Wait a minute, hold on. I got the wrong definition. I see the part about the animal. No, I'm not. I got the wrong one. No, I saw it. Okay, I'm not one. No, I'm not a part. I'm so confused now. I don't know. I'm so confused. I feel like a person. I'm gonna just go with that. I identify as a person. That's the new thing you say in 2023. I identify as a person.
Oh yeah, that's funny the motherfucker. Boy. Hey, damn, I don't know what happened to. All right, whatever. So, person, do you got a check?
Yeah.
Person. Read person. Is that it right there?
Yeah.
Person. What's a person?
I do got a big dictionary.
A living human being, especially as distinguished from an animal or thing.
All right. So we get a check mark. A human being, this designated not
living human being.
Right? Not no animal.
Oh.
Good. Check mark. So we consider us as a person, right?
Yeah.
Keep reading. Now, why he reading? No. You keep reading to yourself, but when I ask you to read our last story, because I want you to get it ready. All right, now, when I talk to y'all, right, if I was to ask y'all, it's this building that we sitting in right here, right now. Is it a person? What would y'all tell me?
Nope.
Yes.
How?
You know this.
Undecided.
Is this building, that's the question, is this building
You know
that we sitting in right now,
How is this a person?
is this building a person?
Under whose definition?
Under the definition of person. Person.
I understand what you're saying, big bro. But right here it says, even all our books, bro, in Romans chapter 2 and 11, for there is no partiality with the Most High.
Exactly.
And I take my answer back.
Oh, it's one, bro. It's one. But no personality. And it says, for there is no respect
like
of
10
persons with God, with the Most High. You know? So we can break down the definition in all the terms. But the Most High is, if you calling yourself a person, you singling yourself out among everybody, and you exactly.
Can I just be in the person group?
Yeah, that's why that shit.
Can I just be a person?
What they use those
Nah.
throughout time.
Can my clique just be persons?
Let's not get thrown off about
talking
the
about diversity.
question. I didn't ask what the Most High considered you as. Because everybody don't believe in our Most High. Everybody don't know about the nation of Yisrael, and everybody don't identify with the nation of Yisrael.
I'm letting you know,
Now-
though.
now
Be mindful.
that- Scripture, when you're talking about the Most High, he's talking about the nation of Israel. All right? The whole world ain't the nation of Israel.
But he's still.
What about these
what
people
about the
that
Gentiles?
believe in the devil, man?
What about the Gentiles?
What about the
the
Gentiles?
scripture's still made for them too.
I understand that, but I asked, is this building considered the person.
No.
That ain't got shit to do with what I'm
No,
asking.
I needed to get that out, but no,
That's
this building
what I'm
ain't
saying.
considered a person. Though.
So you throwing everything out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're throwing everything out. I said was you a person? Would you not only would you consider yourself as a person, would a police officer coming this motherfucker consider you as a person? Would a judge consider you as a motherfucking person?
They idiots.
No.
They would.
These are the authority figures of the land, and you, my friend, my brother, you tell me what scripture says about authority figures, the government of the land. They are needed here. Since you want to go to scripture.
But the scripture.
Hold on now, you ain't tell me what it said about the authority. Are we just supposed to say fuck the authority?
Get them.
No, but authority is different than their authority.
Get them.
So
You can't worship God. God's authority is not the oppressor.
That's absolutely not true.
So the Most High God's authority is
Hold on,
the devil authority.
I need to get the
That
website.
ain't bringing out His laws.
I need to pull up my website.
They're bringing out more.
Obviously, you ain't pull up my website.
I'll show you on this one too,
Pull
bro.
up my
I'm
website.
still undecided if
Alright,
Overtime
hold on.
Studios
Hey, this is
personal.
good. This is good. This is
I'm
good.
still
I love
undecided,
it.
like, cause I'm like, it is, but it ain't like.
Well, now, see, he's throwing us off on the question. We finna answer the question first, then I'm gonna turn him a new asshole in a minute. But we finna go ahead and answer this question first. My question was, is this building a person?
Yes.
That's
And
the
I can
question.
explain how as a person.
I'm still undecided.
I can explain how.
I don't know.
I can explain how. I just forgot that you told us this a long
The
time.
answer is, did you finish reading that definition? Go ahead and read it. See if you get the definition. Finish reading that definition to us.
The composite of characteristics that make up an individual personality.
Keep going.
An individual of some specific character. My name is George. I didn't read this part. Hold on.
That's why I asked you to read the whole thing.
The living body of a human being.
Okay.
A human being or an organization of individuals, a Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, as distinguished from an essence of Godhead that unites them. This is a long definition.
All right, I tell you what. We'll be back.
Yes, sir. I'm still
You ain't level 22. Y'all know what it is.
Because if this is a person, tell me what a building is.
Everybody looking for their identity. Searching for my identity, blessed to keep the energy. Gotta stay from enemies, friends turn to frenemies. Situation we living in, got us needing dividends. The Lord work, I will defend. One day I will descend. Searching for my identity, blessed to keep the energy. Gotta stay from enemies, friends turn to frenemies. Situation we living in, got us needing dividends. The Lord work, I will defend. One day I will descend. Gotta move with the Saints pace. Used to be a free agent. This ain't days we living in, and we all subject to payment. See the whole world complaining, gotta hold it down like a basement. Arrogance leave you faceless. The ones on top become complacent. That's obvious and blatant. We can never be adjacent. Bring the truth in like nascents and tell the wickedness vacant. Them scriptures you should be embracing, so we can kill the lies like Jason. You the prince if you ain't living for the throne. Leviticus 20 and 27, you can't miss. Get them stones ready for the witch, bringing the bliss. The tribes don't go when we bringing the blitz. If you going against, you need to call it a quit. Love everybody, but some of these nations be dissing. Stop responding until you get the message. Searching for my identity, blessed to keep the energy. Gotta stay from enemies, friends turn to frenemies. Situation we living in, got us needing dividends. The Lord work, I will defend. One day I will descend. Searching for my identity, blessed to keep the energy. Gotta stay from enemies, friends turn to frenemies. Situation we living in, got us needing dividends. The Lord work, I will defend. One day I will descend. X in prisons. Fucked up and fell subject to Esau wicked system. Second Peter's 3 and 10. Gon' connect you to the end. Why the sun he bleach his skin? You a sucker by nature. He done took the wrong spin. Esau body made a sin. Hebrews 12 and 16, but you can start at verse 10. Let me tell you something. Righteous ways is given, and the truth will set you free. Give me the strength like Moses when he parted Red Sea. I could bet a meal the heathens already peaked. I could bet a meal the heathens already peaked. Searching for my identity, blessed to keep the energy. Gotta stay from enemies, friends turn to frenemies. Situation we living in, got us needing dividends. The Lord work I will defend, one day I will descend. Searching for my identity, blessed to keep the energy. Gotta stay from enemies, friends turn to frenemies. Situation we living in, got us needing dividends. The Lord work I will defend, one day I will descend. Scriptures, baby, keep on hunting. No need to get your feelings, baby, I know you want it. Cause you can make a difference, baby, you know who want it. Cause you need some submission, baby. 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 If you want it, hey, you can get these scriptures, baby, keep on hunting. No need to get your feelings, baby. Keep it real with me, cause I'm keep it real with you. Submit yourself, yeah. So we can make a good crew. No need to act brand new. I'm a new brand times 2. Connecting the cover to the ones who stay true, who stay true. Yisrael better than you stay true. God's on me, I would never forsake you. Glad the Most High that made you. Around me, I'm feeling like Blade 2. Plus I'm out your race too. Might be out to race you. God would never race you. No, don't wanna replace you. So don't let the devil play you. Cause the Most High you already know. You need some submission. Trying to be the center attention. Can't play with them really lynches. Telling people penny pinching. Got the men stoning riches. All my people on against us. Keep it 100. Cause we playing with them fakers. Gotta crawl before you walk. To connect to the Savior. Can't be worried about no scholars. Cause the Most High in the corners. On my broke, you gotta want him. On my broke, you gotta want him. On my broke, you gotta want him. If you want it, you can get these scriptures, baby. Keep 100. No need to get in your feelings, baby. I know you want it. Cause you can make a difference, baby. You know who want it. Cause you need some submission, baby. 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 If you want it, you can get these scriptures, baby. Keep 100. No need to get in your feelings, baby. We out here.
How can I be kidding for real? Teach and motivate, it's that creation that's real. Course they're gonna hate, elevate my way uphill. The route I'm gonna take, heading to the top, no style, we on the fast rate. How can I be kidding for real? Teach and motivate, it's that creation that's real. Course they're gonna hate, elevate my way uphill. The route I'm gonna take, heading to the top, no style, we on the fast rate. Feeling so amazed, no I won't change, I just stay remain. This I start domain of another game. I just got the chop to finish on the op. This how we rock, we flop until I fell a drop. I can't take a step for real, so nigga fuck a cop. Blending in them nights for real, make focus, don't get caught. All they selling drugs legal, me teach and motivate. It's that creation that's real. Of course they're gonna hate. Elevate my way uphill. The route I'm gonna take. Heading to the top, no style. We on the fast rate. How can I be kid for real? Teach and motivate. It's that creation that's real. Of course they're gonna hate. Elevate my way uphill. The route I'm gonna take. Heading to the top, no style. We on the fast rate. Let go.
Turn that shit up.
Go something like this. I go by Yekka 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, I don't be cooking crack in my homeboy's kitchen. I be about that information, share it with my brethren. You won't see me on no block, serving things, catching cases. You see me on the web, learning about registration. Trying to search about my nationality and heritage, then research about history and what this U.S. carrying. I think my people slaves in the days of the Constitution, labeled them as livestock. Tagged us, beat us, kept us moving, treated us with brutality, and kept the world puking. Then promised slave rights, apologies, and retributions. The Negro Act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. The Negro Act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. Check it out. This is the Yisrael nation and I got a message that come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites, be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. We gotta be the most fearless, but we gotta keep up your laws though. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I'm spitting you through these bars, bro. If you focus, you can see them. Genocide and I see them. Constantine and his Roman friends at the first council and I see us. But as far as these Romans go, when the deepest all this Bible gets, all the books irrelevant. All through the New Testament, all through the good Gospels. That book ain't been right since. Truth in the Old Testament, we call it book of remembrance. This is Yisrael with a message to the streets. Is it really real or is it all make believe? Come to think about it, it's the system made unsafe for me. It's been killing me repeatedly, it shows through history. I go by Yekka 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, the brainwashing lies, all the schemes that they pitching. If I was free, then why the policies affect my living? Why can't I walk around my boys, 15 stone on my weed, right in front of the police without them harassing me? They be asking information, invading my privacy, talking about what you doing, officer. I'm doing me. See you operate in public sector, me I'm in a private. I got my proper paperwork recorded and it's typed in. Can you please respect it? I don't want this to turn violent or call your superior officer for we be fighting. So what a District of Columbia at anyway? I think some schemers or some frauds in the USA. So what a District of Columbia at anyway? I think some schemers and some frauds in the USA. This is the Yisrael nation and I got a message to come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Ashkenazis trying to be me, trying to say that they're the real Jew when they only look Jewish to me. Judas to see what they do know. Don't you know Jewish for Judah, bro? Don't you know Judas the tribe of the nation against the right? Who we gon' do this for? We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites, be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. They Yisrael united, and I'm your brother,
You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekobin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
nigga, yeah, we lighting it up. Never trapping, I'm running it up. You asking me questions, you shit out of luck. We gon' light his ass up like a candle, like kick through the alley. That nigga gon' die tonight. Yeah, we blowing up like a dynamite. Beat his ass up like the boy was an Amorite. They like Rico, you trippin', nigga. Don't talk to no junkie that's doing too much. They like Rico, you trippin', nigga. You shootin' that niggas, you doing too much. They like, hey, you trippin', you shootin' that niggas like you playing Call of Duty. That's some shit that'll bring you attention. Money revolve around me like a satellite nigga. I'm cuz I don't care about no nigga. Like when I'm all in the air, I'm unstoppable nigga. On solo, need me a pistol. They claim me they solid, but really the niggas some pussy. I swear I don't get my attention. I get me a Uzi like Vert, I'ma shake the whole block, make it sound like I win on a mission. Yeah, I'm a little quiet, but don't get it twisted, little nigga. Like, no, this shit can get wicked. I'm focused on paper, but niggas be throwing me off. I can't lie, be thinking I'm tripping. I'm tight to this hoe. I'm thinking about starting a business, just stay out of the trenches. I might have to stretch me a nigga, just cause he was tripping. That's why I don't fuck with these niggas. I can't even fake with these niggas. They live by the gun with the skirt to pull up on the nigga. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. I'm all on my grind and I do it to step on the nigga. If it's something that's stuck with a nigga, just know I ain't tripping, cause I'm like Rico, you tripping too much. Why the fuck you always see your bad too much? I'm like, nigga, you brag too much. That's federal, nigga, you ask too much. Got some questions while you a Dutch. Smoke one nigga, yeah, we lighting it up. Never trapping, I'm running it up. You asking me questions, you shit out of luck. We gon' light his ass up like a candle, like kick through the alley. That nigga gon' die tonight. Yeah, we blowing up like a dynamite. Beat his ass up like the boy was an Amorite. They like Rico, you trippin', nigga. Don't talk to no junkie that's doing too much. They like Rico, you trippin', nigga. You shootin' that niggas, you doing too much.
Now the car beat too fast, say we drifting too much. Too much sauce, say we dripping too much. Too much gas in the spit, say we smoking too much. So I spark up again, I ain't floating enough. Can't find no brother, ain't pulling enough. Can't find no pills, I be rolling too much. Like for real, I might just need me a roller. I'm pushing P like it's sitting in the stroller. Can't shoot your shots, hit the bitch with a floater. These niggas got bird brain, so when it come to getting this bread, gotta move with his toes. We don't put shit up on shirts no more, we put shit up on posters. Before this COVID shit, been sick of you niggas, just call it Ebola. But look, I've been getting off D, done caught a few speeds, kinda get to the teeth like a chuck. Up in the night, I've been sneaking and creeping with Nina, I still fell in love with Beretta. Out in these streets, gotta get moved with a heater for rents, cause cold like the winter. When you get too much cheese, look out for rats, cause they're addicted to cheddar. And I got a homie, he move like sand on a North Duck with a pole. 12 tries to be the nations, they can't join us cause it's soft like Dana Rose. Passing out scripts all through the streets cause it's good for your soul. Talk bro, them the chills, I be turning cars in boxes like Kia Soul. I'm plugged in the land of Lincoln, but shit, I'm from the show me state. Turn the heat up on the battle, fuck your plaid, I'm trying to make this cake. And we don't fuck with dumbbells, can't wait up for you, we ain't got time to wait. Move around the clock with cautious cause niggas ain't got time to waste. Gang.
We got the lines of shoot on this month.
Dope, turn that shit up.
Yisrael United. This the line of Judah. 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 You can hear me through your medulla. I shine more than your jeweler. I spit 12 for the ruler. Scriptures hit them like a Ruger. So keep the commandments. We the light like Yahusha. Got me screaming hallelujah. Time to connect lights and computers. Representing the tribe of Yahudah. RP the big cuz scooter. Life can be taken for granted, but the commandments we gotta use them. We the lions of Yahudah.
I don't know what else to do. We'll start off with Exodus 4:22. The nation of Yisrael, yeah, come do the way out my brother ran up with the truth. I put it in prayer, the scripture, the proof. I already know what them demons to do. That's why I be making music for the youth. Ain't got a whole biblical pockets for you. The Bible's the bread and we having feast. Come on, everybody, get you a piece. You ain't gotta get a piece of your peace. Knowledge will wake you up from the beast. That's why I bring the scripture to my people. That's right. To deliver us from all this evil.
This the line of Judah. 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 12 tribes bringing eclipse, and I ain't talking about Luna. Cut the meetings up real quick like some tuna. Gotta prepare for the future, stay complete, and don't worry about the rumors.
Spread the truth, spread the truth, spread the truth, spread the truth. Kingdom of Judah, Kingdom of Judah. Spread the truth, spread the truth, spread the truth, spread the truth. Kingdom of Judah, Kingdom of Judah.
You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekobin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, United, we back in the building. Man, y'all know how we get down up in this motherfucker, man. We just be kicking it, you know what I'm saying? But when we went to a break, we did have a couple of issues we needed to earn out and shit, you know what I'm saying? But so we need to earn that shit out. First of all, we had a question. And the question was, are we considered persons? And is this building a person? By definition, let's get some clarification here because we had some confusion. You should be bringing us up with some confusion. And hey, bro, don't get me wrong, and I get what you. You are right to an extent. Don't think that I'm not with what you saying, cause I am. I know exactly where you coming from. You're not talking to an amateur, bro. I know what you talking about. You're talking about the kingdom of heaven already being here, and I get you. I'm with you, but what you got to understand is you have to water shit down first. You can't come and talk to me in Chinese if I only talk English without teaching me Chinese. You have to slow the fuck down. We're not Superman. I'm not with you if I'm an amateur and you an expert. I don't know what you know. So you have to slow it down. You have to bring me to your speed. Everybody got their own path to learning, and you can't expect everybody to know where you at in your learning process. You way ahead of the game. And you see the nation of Yisrael as how it should be. But it's people out here that don't know what the nation of Yisrael is. So to them people, you talking a foreign language. And they don't understand what you're saying. They can't because it's too advanced. You have to teach them. And this is what we're doing here. We got to teach them. So, yeah, I agree with you. But that ain't even the question that's at hand. The question that's at hand is, by definition, by this definition right here, can we get the definition? Can we get it the right way now? Let's read the whole thing. I know it's a lengthy definition, but let's get the definition so we can have a reference point to person. Now, after we get that definition, we're going to go over here to see what the 14th Amendment is saying, because they mention person. And if I'm not mistaken, we all is under these amendments. So this Constitution thing that the United States got, ain't we?
No.
Yeah, I am.
Huh?
I am for sure. Yeah.
You doesn't sell it.
No.
I don't think so.
According to my state ID, I am.
By this being the United States of America and they have a constitution,
It's just respect.
that's kind of a trick question because you see the ones that know, they saying no. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason. Damn it.
You just broke it down, though.
All right, well, let's break it down.
You just broke it down.
No, I got to break it down again.
All right.
Got to break it down a little better.
Go ahead. Everybody don't know, so y'all just can't say it.
Right.
People in trouble.
Right. Well. So I'm gonna keep this one real simple. When the Constitution was made, African Americans was in slavery, so it wasn't made for them. They was considered livestock and shit. But this 14th Amendment thing came in and changed some things. What did it do? Do you know it? Did you get it? Did you pull up the 14th Amendment?
I have to read it.
Okay, read it.
All persons born or naturalized in the United States are subject to the jurisdictions thereof are citizens of the United States in the state where they reside in. No state shall make or reinforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States.
All right, stop that right there. That's a lie. It's a lot more. But did y'all hear the important part? I bet y'all ain't even hear the important part. Read it again.
Citizenship. I heard that word.
Nah, I know it, but that's a good word to remember. But no, that ain't even what I'm talking about.
Persons born in the United States.
Oh shit, that's a smart one right there. That's a smart one. It's saying what?
It's persons.
It's saying all persons. All right. So
They consider us
what's an artificial person?
artificial.
AIA.
Trump. I mean, so sorry. Oh, yeah, what he said, artificial person.
That's funny. All right. Did you read it? Do it got anything about the artificial person in that definition? All right, look up artificial person. Tell me what that means. You can look it up on your phone. Google it for me. Artificial person. Let's be real fast with this one. I don't want to waste too much time. What is an artificial? What is an unnatural person? What is an artificial person?
What did Orlando Brown say? He said,
An artificial person is also known as a juridical
DJ.
person. It has a legal name and has certain rights, protection, privileges, responsibilities, and liabilities in law, similar to those of a natural person.
Oh shit! So I ask you again: is this building a person?
Yes.
Every business is its own entity.
A company, it says a company by definition is an artificial person.
so I'm a natural person. I'm not a artificial person.
I get where you're coming
Not
from.
Thank
even
you.
that.
Can I
Go ahead, go ahead.
3/4 of a person.
Come on, Cash. That my daughter right there. She gonna, Yeah, we three. Yeah.
Not even full
It's
person.
a 5/3, 5/3 or some shit like that. 3/5 rule. The 3/5 rule. It's a 3/5 rule.
Oh yeah.
But
We're a little bit over half of a person.
No. That's what they consider us as though.
But
That's-
something I did real quick when you mentioned entity.
No doubt.
I got what you were saying. Like for instance, like let's say if we have I can use Bank of America as an example. Bank of America has been accused of like scandals and stuff like that. If we were to try to sue Bank of America, we couldn't. The person is not. There's no person named Bank of America. So when you mention entity, I'm just using that as an example of when we try to like sue, like companies. We can't sue the actual name.
The actual person that owns the company. You have to sue the company.
Real person.
Right, because the business, the company is its own person. It's just like you. It has your rights. That's why when you go into a Quick Trip and you steal a bag of chips, Quick Trip can sue you.
Exactly.
Oh, the building is a person. The building is a person.
Building.
So what's the bricks? The organs?
A person.
Okay, the building's a person. Oh,
In the eyes of law.
It ain't living.
In the eyes of law. So again, Cash, read that 14th Amendment for me one more time. Now this is how they put everybody into slavery.
All persons born or naturalized in the United States are subject to jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside.
Stop. That's where they got you. Period. That's what turned everybody into slaves when they say, okay, well, it's illegal to have slaves. Well, guess what? They turned all y'all asses into businesses, into unnatural persons.
Like my
Gave y'all numbers,
All my
called,
Social Security,
gave y'all numbers, assigned y'all, well, first assigned y'all birth certificates, then gave y'all numbers. You know how it goes. They turned you into a business. And this is what's going on.
It's okay though.
This is what y'all hear about, all of this fuckery what the whole sovereign citizen shit was uproared about, because they found this shit. The Europeans found this shit out and they got upset and they started a movement about the shit, and that started a whole wave of shit. But that ain't what this is.
Okay.
We talking nationality here. We talking African Americans not knowing what the fuck they true identities are. This is what we talking about here. Now, we have a right to know, first of all, who we are as a people. You should want to know that shit, by the way. You know?
Anything, get your birthright.
Yeah, absolutely. After you know that they stole shit from you, you should, something in you should be kindled to know, to want to know. To want to know. So this is why we bringing this knowledge out here, this information out here. Now, once you know your nationality, then you're entitled to go claim that and to live and operate through that. And that's all I'm gonna give you with that right now.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna give you with that right now. We ain't gonna go too much into that detail right there.
No more.
But this is how important this shit is that we talking about. This is why I say this thing, you can't just Superman this shit with everybody. You have to bring it. You have to stepstone a motherfucker there. Because it's the way that this kingdom of heaven comes down. We got to bring this down, and we all ain't in pocket for it to be coming down yet.
You have to invite them.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't even united as in one yet. Like I say, we don't even know, like, the new moon on the past, when that shit start on, yes a bit, or do it start on Wednesday. We got to figure it out.
We threatening enough. That's why they call us black. The scariest thing on
You got a new moon on yesterday. It's a new moon on
I mean, we gonna figure it out, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna figure it out, because one thing for sure is the Most High word is for everlasting. This shit ain't gonna change, and that's our reference point.
Right.
So we gonna find out, so there ain't no thing about it. But what I wanna do right now, y'all know what I wanna do right now?
What's that?
Man, we gotta read the motherfucking Bible.
Oh.
We gotta read the Bible. We been talking all this shit, and we ain't did shit. We ain't read the Bible, not one word out this motherfucking book.
Look at this cuss word right here. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Hey, Tim. You went over to see this shit. Was you asleep? Did we wake Tim up? Tim.
Yeah.
Ain't there some shit going on, man? I don't know, man. The last time I talked to Tim, you gave me some bullshit, man. I ain't spoke with your ass since, Tim.
I want to smoke, but Tim smoking, bro. I want a bag of that.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Tim. Hey, so where we at, Tim?
We at Numbers, chapter 17, verse 1.
All right, so we finna start off with Numbers chapter 17, verse 1. I'm gonna give everybody a little second to go ahead and get their books on out. And go ahead and turn to Numbers chapter 17, verse 1, man, because we finna dig right on up into this thing, man. Hey, I'm enjoying myself. I hope y'all is, man, but let me hear some crickets.
This podcast was brought to you by Yisrael United. Please be sure to donate and tithe after the sermon.
In that order now.
We're a real church, so we do take cash app, and we have an ATM outside.
Everybody get up and walk out.
You heard me? That's when that finger come up, bro.
I got
Oh man, that's funny.
I just came to see sister sing anyway.
Alright, let me see. Hold on. Alright, Tim. You do got the flow.
We at Numbers chapter 17, verse 1. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, verse 2, speak to the people of Israel and get from them staff from for each father's house, from all their chiefs according to their father's houses, 12 staffs. Write each man's name on his staff. Verse 3. And write Aaron's name on the staff of Levi. For there shall be one staff for the head of each father's house. Verse 4. Then you shall deposit them in the tent of meeting before the testimony, where I meet with you. Verse 5. And the staff of the man whom I choose shall sprout. Thus I will make to cease from me the grumbling of the people of Israel, which they grumble against you. Verse 6. Moses spoke to the people of Israel, and all their chiefs gave him staffs, one for each chief, according to their father's houses, 12 staffs. And the staff of Aaron was among their staffs. Verse 7.
Wait a minute, man. I'm hearing staff this, staff that. What are we talking about here?
He gave them, the staffs will be having and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What we talking about for us and stuff like that. He gave each one of the priests, chiefs, a staff.
Oh, yeah.
According to their, the house and their position and stuff like that.
I think they said they grow out the ground, too.
Yep, so.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Grumble against, okay, let me see. Staff.
Verse 5.
Verse 5. And the staff of the man who I chose shall sprout. Okay, it's saying the staff basically saying.
The staff grew off the ground.
No, they basically saying that the staff that is chosen by the Most High will blossom, meaning it'll be different
have some
from
gifts
the
and stuff throughout. Like how Moses' staff was. Remember how Moses' staff had some gift. He's part of that. He did that. What you call him? He's part of the seed with that
you
staff.
said sprout. No,
that staff is
like
something
when
unique.
a butter, like
you know what I mean?
bursts, it sprouts.
That staff.
It
so
evolves.
It says, "Thus I will make to cease from the grumble of the people of Israel. They grumble against you." It's helpful.
I thought that was a blossom.
We posted.
Wait a minute, man. I'm lost, man. I'm lost. Damn it, I'm lost. Wait. Hey, wait. I'm just fucking lost. Hold up. Hey, Tim. What I want you to do, I want you to start that shit over, right? But what I want you to do is I want you to go into a couple verses into chapter 16.
One staff for each head of the father's
17.
house.
16. Go into a couple verses at the end of 16. Give me a run on into 17, all right?
Numbers chapter 16.
Yeah, go ahead.
Numbers chapter 16, verse 41. But on the next day, all the congregation of the people of Israel grumbled against Moses and against Aaron, saying, "You have killed the people of the Lord." Verse 42. And when the congregation has assembled against Moses and against Aaron, they turned toward the tent of meeting, and behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord appeared. Verse 3. And Moses and Aaron came to the front of the tent of meeting. Verse 44. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, verse 45. Get away from the midst of this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment.
Damn, that was a hard ass flow. Oh, damn, my bad.
It sounded like he started singing.
I thought he was finna flow like a mother. I thought he was finna start rapping up in his motherfucker. Damn, Tim. Shit. All right, keep going.
And they fell on their faces. Verse 46. And Moses said to Aaron, take your censer and put fire on it from off the altar and lay incense on it and carry it quickly to the congregation and make atonement for them. For wrath has gone out from the Lord. The plague has begun. Verse 47. So Aaron took it as Moses said and ran into the midst of the assembly. And behold, the plague had already begun among the people. And he had put on the incense of him and made atonement for the people. Verse 48. And he stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stopped. Verse 49. Now those who died in the plague were 14,700. Besides those who died in the affair of Korah. They died in the affair of Korah. Verse 50. And Aaron returned to Moses at the entrance of the tent of meeting when the plague was stopped. Numbers chapter 17 verse 1. The Lord spoke to Moses saying, verse 2. Speak to the people of Israel and get from the staffs, one for each father's house, from all their chiefs according to their father's houses, 12 staffs. Write each man's name on his staff. Verse 3. And write Aaron's name on the staff of Levi, for there shall be one staff for the head of each father's house. Verse 4. Then you shall deposit them in the tent of meeting before the testimony, while I meet with you. Verse 5. And the staff of the man whom I choose shall sprout. Thus I will make to cease from the grumbling of the people of Israel, which they grumble against you. Verse 6. Moses spoke to the people of Israel, and all their chiefs gave him staff, one for each chief, according to their fathers' houses, 12 staffs, and the staff of Aaron was among their staffs. Verse 7. And Moses deposited the staff before the Lord in the tent of the testimony. Verse 8. On the next day Moses went into the tent of testimony, and behold, the staff of Aaron for the house of Levi had sprouted and put forth buds and produced blossoms, and it bore ripe almonds. Verse 9. Then Moses brought out all the staffs from before the Lord to all the people of Israel, and they looked, and each man took his staff. Verse 10. And the Lord said to Moses, put back the staff of Aaron before the testimony, to be kept as a sign for the rebels, that you may be making an end of their grumbles against me, lest they die. Verse 11. This did Moses. This is what it said. This did Moses. As the Lord commanded him, so he did. Verse 12. And the people of Israel said to Moses, behold, we perish. We are undone. We are all undone. Verse 13. Everyone who comes near to the tabernacle of the Lord shall die. Or we all to perish.
That was nice and sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even fucked that one up, Tim. That was real short. All right, well, it was short, but I need to know what the fuck happened. I mean, I was listening. It sounded like some good poetry, but what's the meaning? What happened? What was going on?
I liked it because gonna start off. I like it because like at the end, the main thing was the grumbling and the rebellion of our people.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been others too, but the grumbling and rebellion. And how the users got a staff. They used a staff, and the staff they had for every chief, according to the father of the house, is 12 staffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Also, Aaron got his name put on his staff, according to, I believe, for Levi.
Yeah.
But it was the significance about the staff was to conquer that grumbling, to stop it. You know what I mean? To stop whatever spell that was going on to make the people grumble over the leaders. You know? So now they got a staff for each house. So I love that, and that was magnificent. Because those staffs played a great role back in biblical times. I still think they play a role in this time right now, in this era. You know?
Mm-hmm.
The staff.
Yeah. So I take it that these staffs, was a big deal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said to be kept as a sign for the rebels, that you may make an end of their grumbling against me, lest they die. You know,
So what does that? What interpret that? I mean, I don't know what that means. What that mean?
So that being said, they need that to be a sign. That's everybody. Your leaders need to have those for a sign to stop. That's a sign that even if they should even know to stop the grumbling. And if they don't stop it, it's gonna be consequences.
With that ride.
You know what I mean?
So that ride,
It's like I feel like it's a spell breaker. Yeah, I feel like it's a spell breaker, and a reversal too.
So we need our staff.
Yep.
I mean, everybody else get just chime on in. What y'all think?
I think that the rod, since it was used back then for the head of every household and to be passed down by the sons, for all the rods to be put in one place and one of the rods be like blossoming and producing almonds, it was like a symbolism that the tribe of Levi or Aaron's tribe is ahead of all y'all, so y'all need to just bow down, because the person who got the ride is the head of the people who don't have the ride, and the person who had like the blossom ride is the head of the people who got the other rides.
So you saying it's like a seniority thing?
Yeah.
I think it's like first lieutenant, second lieutenant.
Yeah.
And it connects on one accord, so it's good to have the staff back at the congregation too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. All right. I mean, that's all right. Somebody else. Of course, we ain't going in order, so y'all come on, get to.
To me, it sounds like in the last chapter, they was doubtful. So God was like, let me show you something. And it seemed like the staff that spurred it out just show you, like, see, this what happen when you stay faithful and you just trust him. He said, because of that, he finna get this blessing. I think they was like, oh, shit, we lost. Oh, snap, we lost. We finna die. So that's what I kind of interpreted from it.
Okay. No doubt. That's good. All right. So we left with Tim.
Montreal.
I think so far, I think what I thought was chapter was what I had learned from it. Like Moses gave 12 rods and 12 princes according to the house of their fathers, which is a good thing. 12 princes, 12 rods to be ahead of the house. And Aaron's name upon rod of Levi. So I guess they would have to write Aaron's names on Levi's rod. They lay them in the tabernacle. Whoever cometh near the tabernacle shall die. So whoever cometh near the tabernacle shall die.
So they had to protect the tabernacle. Yeah, by all means, that was good.
And I guess you're gonna pick on me anyway.
Well, yeah, I was definitely coming your way.
So kind of piggybacking on what Tim just said,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and when you take into consideration about what was mentioned about if somebody came near the tabernacle, they would die. When you really, and you know, and I believe like with the Levites being given that staff, they were the only tribe at that point that actually could, like, I'm gonna just use the Ark of the Covenant as an example. They were the only tribe at this point that had, you know, that could actually touch certain holy, you know, artifacts and things like that we have without falling under this, you know, punishment. Mm-hmm. And so I think with the Levites getting that number one ride was kind of like not a symbolism, but kind of like a sign of, I guess, that particular assignment, if that makes sense. But I don't.
It do. I got you. Yeah, no doubt. That's good.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, what you got?
Well, me, I'm trying to think of it as like on a deeper end, because I felt like it was kind of literal, kind of metaphorical, on a spiritual sense, with the rides and the Levi, the priestly ride coming out, and this one coming out different, having almonds and stuff, and this one's supposed to be kept in the tabernacle. I felt like that was like the special ride, so that's why it's kept in the most special place. But nah, other than that, how I felt about the chapter, is we going into that?
Yeah, you give me that too, yeah.
Okay, how going into the whole chapter, like I said, I felt like it was kind of more so spiritual, metaphorical, in a sense, with the rides and stuff, and literal at the same time. But having a ride and that being the symbol that you is a leader and being passed down, I feel like that was important.
Mm-hmm.
In the speaking, especially to the tribe of Levi, saying that leader's ride got the almonds and stuff coming out, showing that like keeping faith is important. But I'm kind of lost at where I'm going with it. But that's showing that keeping faith is important, as the Levi shows like a higher kind of responsibility of the Levites.
Because they're the ones protecting the tabernacle.
Right.
Yeah, that's good though. That's good. I think this was important, man, just because the Most High told Moses to go, you know, command the children of Yisrael to go get the motherfuckers. That in itself lets you know that it's supposed to be a structured, security force there protecting the tabernacle. So, what's the tabernacle?
Tabernacle is the most holiest.
Holiest
place you could be. Yeah, the holiest out of all holiest.
And all that shit,
We're in
right?
tabernacle right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, nowadays,
Not back then.
right now, nowadays tabernacle.
You had to tie a rope against your waist before you went in that book.
Right. So the tabernacle is where the Ark of the Covenant is held at. By us not possessing the Ark of the Covenant no more, then that's what they was protecting. Because the reason that there was a tabernacle was because the Ark of the Covenant was there, which had what in it? Who know that?
The Ark of the Covenant. Yeah,
They got a lot of stuff in it. Like what?
Was it the tablets?
They had the tablets.
I thought
Give me something else.
That's all I used to read is tablets.
It had a whole lot of stuff, herbs, all that.
Yeah, but y'all missing the most important thing. They said that it had the presence of the Most High.
I thought that was.
Okay.
Go ahead. And speaking about what you just said about that, like if you read like accounts like in the Old Testament, like when we went at war, like to show that the power that or the Most High's presence being in it, it was certain wars and stuff. He would just tell us to fall back, put the ark in front. So it was like a serious spiritual phenomenon as a weapon also,
Yes.
based on what you mentioned about the Most High his presence being in it. So
Absolutely, absolutely. See, we tend to forget, man. Back then, the world knew who we were and who our Father was. You know, the world still really they pretty much do know.
Yeah, they know.
You know what I'm saying?
Other countries, they be
Yeah,
like,
in
boy,
other
if y'all
countries,
knew.
right. In other countries,
Y'all
they
LeBron, bro, y'all
they know who we
They
are.
be saying
But
that, yeah.
we have to realize. I don't understand why we don't know that we still are in a state of captivity, and they have
Programming
stolen
is real.
our identity. Absolutely is real, and you waking up is the furthest thing from what they want you to do. So they're gonna do anything in their power, and these are some very powerful motherfuckers. They're gonna do anything in their power to stop the awakening, stop you from waking up. But they can't stop the Most High, because that awakening is happening. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. But the whole thing is, the Most High showed His presence back then. That's why they know who He is. That these stories real. It's true. It's history, no doubt. But we, first of all, that shit taken. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't where our salvation at, just in the ark. No way. That shit is within us. So we have to, first of all, come together on one accord to know who we is as a people. We got to start following the law, statutes, and commandments. Yeah, we have to start doing it individually, but when I say unite, collectively is what we need. We need a nation. Then we gonna truly start seeing the powers of the Most High work. Now, I know everybody in here could testify to their own personal, occasions where the Most High came in. He done stepped on through in their life.
Yeah,
I know everybody got some old personal shit.
I like how you said that too, bro, because he been out here doing this thing in this modern time.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But when we come together collectively,
it's gonna be like how
you see?
We might the 7 fucking C's might
part. You see?
The 7 all 7 C's.
You'll start to see different shit.
I just
open and shit.
And I'm just really, and I'm just piggybacking on what you just mentioned. And also and it's gonna be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle for us to get to that level of rulership and government that you just mentioned. And even in Ezekiel, it actually talks about how those of us that do make it to the wilderness will pretty much be acting the same way we were doing in this chapter.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some work.
We always been stubborn and stiff-necked. We always been like that. That's why it took us 40 years for what?
Exactly.
11-day journey.
Exactly.
Yeah, we been stiff-necked.
That blew my mind when I first read that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it ain't no surprise.
Yeah.
But we also know that everybody ain't gonna get their salvation either.
Exactly.
Yep. You see? That's why I say we just put this information, this knowledge out there. We don't try to recruit nobody. You know what I'm saying? We can't recruit you into a nation, no way.
Exactly.
We ain't saying we gonna say nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You either is or you ain't. You know, we just putting this information out there, and if it touches you, if you feel it, then it's for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Plant the seed, and the rest of the flower follows.
Straight up. And if it's not, then it's not. The Most High did create every nation, and this is for everybody, but everybody don't want it. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
So,
Facts.
I gotta ask my guest something though.
What up?
We talking to the guest today, Brother Dre.
Brother Dre, what up? Oh, I'm Brother Dre, my fault. Yucca Ben. Yucca Ben.
Dre.
Brought me on the show for the one time. What's the word?
Alright, bro. You brought a guest.
I did. I brought my homeboy Montreal with me. Yes, my A1 since day one. Yeah, this my homeboy.
So, it'll only be right to start with my guess's guess. Okay? All right.
Shout out to our guests in the back, too.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to our guests in the back.
Yeah. You know, they all them regulars, they them regulars. You
Shout
know,
out to the regulars. What's up, dog?
All right, well, what's your nationality, bro?
Ooh, what is my nationality?
Well, I'm telling Montreal first.
Oh, you know.
Then I'm gonna come to Brother Dre and tell him. I'm the same question, but it's gonna be
Okay, so of course, I mean, even just based on what we talking about, nationality Israelite.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? He's woke, y'all. He's woke. He's woke.
And something I want to
not sleep.
I'm gonna just make this point real quick because I know you gonna pick on Dre next.
Yeah, you
but
know.
Yeah, so nationality, definitely Israelite, and people gotta understand that your nationality is not where you're born in. You know, like for instance, so we can't be African Americans. Like none of us, even though we were born in America, none of our forefathers have none of us have lineage from back in the old world to America. But I digress because I go into a whole nother thing with that. But I'm sorry.
No, well.
Right.
Hold on.
I guess I'm woke-ish. I'm sleepwalking. Nah. Yeah, I guess I say Israelite from what we be talking about. Yeah, I guess Israelite. I'm still searching because Ancestry told me I was Nigerian. And Ancestry told me Nigerian, and the gold Ivory Coast.
We was there.
Yeah, so that's why I be like, and that's why I say, I'm about to go with Nigeria.
Just right here.
Well, then so the gold Ivory Coast. They ain't tell you about nothing about the slave coast. That was right next to the gold and the Ivory Coast.
I think
so.
Gold and Ivory. I know about gold and Ivory.
Yeah,
I do know about gold and Ivory.
But what's in the middle of them two is the slave coast.
Oh, that's the one that's called the slave coast.
Yeah,
I know what the
right
third
in
one
the
was
middle
called.
of it.
Yeah.
Right in the middle
gold
of
and
it.
Ivory.
And what they fail to tell you, because I ain't hear you mention it, but that's where they got the slaves from.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
From the slave coast.
Yeah, that's where they brought. That was the
middle,
point of
the middle. That was the port.
You said the middle is where they got most.
That's where they got them all, not most of them.
Oh, they didn't go all the way.
No, they got them from everywhere, but that's where that was the port. And
that's what I'm saying.
They wasn't getting all Africans.
Nah.
They was only getting the nation Yisrael, the cursed ones is what they called it.
Now, this book I read on the Nile, that Nile book, dang, I forgot old boy name, Anthony something, because it wasn't just it was Egyptians and the light-skinned ones and the Anglo-Saxons and all that. So I know they wasn't getting just, the darkies. I know that, but
as far as the African American slaves, now when you talk about slavery, we ain't talking about indentured servitude.
I know that. Yes, I said I'm sleepwalking.
No. This ain't okay. Now let me explain something to you. I know you know. Let me explain something to you.
What's up?
When I know I be asking you the question, but when I'm talking back to you, I ain't just. I'm talking to everybody. So
my fault. Radio, my fault.
No doubt. So, don't think I think you're stupid or something.
Oh, no,
Brother Dre ain't stupid.
That's
now
right.
He knows some shit.
That's right. I know some shit-ish. That's right. Shit-ish.
But for motherfuckers who don't know, that's why I be slowing them.
For sure. Nah, I'm with you though. I forgot. But it's a podcast. This ain't just us like
no.
And open mic. Well, we be rapping, but yeah.
No doubt.
Yes.
So it was a method to their madness. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of things that they'll tell people that slave coast. They'll put the slave coast on the maps and in these history books, and they'll put a little bitty kg of Judah in there in the mix. It'll be real little though.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that means Kingdom of Judah. Mm-hmm. That's because when they invaded us, because we had our whole kingdom. We had a whole kingdom, northern and southern kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And when they invaded us, you know, the first they invaded the northern kingdom. You know, of course, you know the Romans took them and they did their thing along. That's by the way, that's how what they call the tribe of Gad, the indigenous.
Yeah, the Indians.
People, yeah, that's how they got over here.
Yeah, that's a little part.
Yeah.
And speaking about that, I'm not going to read it, but like what you're talking about is actually in 2nd Ezra chapter 13 about those of the 10 tribes after being taken down. Yeah, they went to a land never inhabited by man, which is the New World.
Absolutely.
Oh, I do remember.
See, that's the first 10 tribes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we know, the first 10 tribes was the northern kingdom, the kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of Yisrael. That was the first 10 tribes. Our northern kingdom, our southern kingdom had 2 more tribes down there.
And that's what the book was talking about.
That was us. That was Judah and Benjamin.
Yeah.
Was in the southern kingdom. And we got invaded by Assyria. They came and they drove us. But see, when we ran, a lot of us got in captivity, a lot of us died, but most of us ran into the wilderness. And we went, and we went, and we went all the way to the water.
And that's really how we actually got into Africa. A lot of us fled Roman persecution.
And when we got over there, they called us Ibri,
which actually means Hebrew.
How I feel to be taken from.
And that's what the book was talking about, where it was like a light skin complexion and a dark skin complexion where Africa came. Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, that word, what did you say that word was?
Ibri.
Like what you just mentioned with Ibri, like most people don't even realize that the majority of the so-called Nigerians are Judah. And even like the Igbo tribe, the Igbo tribe in Nigeria actually is a different terminology or saying of what you just mentioned, Hebrew. So the Igbo tribe in Nigeria are from the tribe of Judah, and a lot of them know that. So even when we say that we're like Nigerian or from Ghana, you have to keep in mind that the majority of our people after 70, during 70 AD, fled into those parts of Africa. Even in some people might be ignorant of that. I mean, even Ashan itself, the Ashanti tribe of Ghana, Ashan is a Hebrew word that means smoke, and you put T with it, it's people of the smoke city. A lot of them are from the tribe of Benjamin. So
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we definitely out there, man. So
I'm definitely.
A lot of our history, man, we gotta dig into it and we gotta know it. But what we fled to when we that little port right there by the river, we settled there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it was called Kingdom of Judah. And if you go up just a little bit, right next to it would be the Kingdom of Benjamin. That was right there next to us too. And these are the places where they got the slaves that they call the African Americans from.
Got you.
So they definitely knew who they were putting on those slave ships.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to hear every now and then they was like, nah, they was getting Israelites. They knew what they was like doing, or like the Africans was like, nah, they wasn't selling Africans. They was selling.
Why wouldn't they go? I hear this a lot, but it's a valid question. Why wouldn't the Africans be going to war for us right now if we were Africans? They don't even fucking like us.
Damn it, that makes sense. I never thought about that. Yeah. It's like Jack and Jill. What the hell is Jack and Jill going up a hill for water? It go downhill. Water go downhill. Damn, you woke. I'm woken.
And it kind of like expound on your question of what you mentioned. Even those of our people that are still in, like, I'll just use this hypothetical, what you mentioned. Like, let's say hypothetically speaking, and this could be true. I don't know. The Africans that was allowing us to be slaves are actually Israelites too. So let's say if that was the speculation of what your question.
Was Ham.
Okay,
was
Hamitic.
We Shemitic.
Right. Okay. So.
And the Arabics had a hand in that too.
Right. So, I guess like a modern day question that I would ask on that, like, it's different. It's like, why do we do what we do to each other now?
Because we're not following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why. If we knew who we were as a people, it ain't no way we'd be doing this to ourselves as a people. We'll know who the enemy was then. We'll know, it don't matter what color you is. We'll know if you coming acting out of pocket, we'll know exactly who you is. We'll know who the enemy is. Because in our days, guess what? If you're not Yisrael, you what? You Gentile. You pagan. Period.
You don't know what you in. You foreign nation.
Yeah, you're not. You're an outsider.
Right.
Period.
Right.
We know your laws ain't what our laws is.
Yep.
Period. So we don't even need to know nothing else. That's why when we was getting to that conversation earlier, I was like, man, I just fuck with the laws, man. I don't even.
Yeah, I get you now. Like, yeah, it's the book right here. If you ain't it, you ain't it.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
I get you now. Yeah,
I like that, Brother Dre.
For sure.
You got some fucking music.
I got a little bit. I got a little
got some music,
shum.
man. Hold on, man. We gonna
something.
Hey.
I ain't got that deep poetry like y'all. I got them factuals and y'all stuff though. I heard that.
You know,
I got a little heat. You know what I mean?
You know,
y'all gotta get me on a feature.
and that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. But you know what we gonna do? We gonna let me see something real quick.
For sure. This show is brought to you by Yisrael United, where we smoke good and you should match with us.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where we keep everything in smoke from the Bible to us. Already here.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost
Just
done.
a couple technical difficulties. Crickets do be loud out here, though.
That's motherfucker, man.
For real.
They say why they use crickets as a sign of silence when they actually do the opposite.
It's true. When Granny used to get crickets in her basement, it's hard finding one in the basement. It's hard finding a cricket in the basement, bro. It's not easy.
Alright, we finna see what's going on. Alright, we got this first one. Where we gonna play the mind.
Yeah, you play the mind.
We listened to them first, right? And I know they ain't heard you yet. Only y'all done heard you. I think you sure heard you. He probably heard you a little bit.
Huh?
No little.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everybody ain't heard you, so we're gonna get everybody. We listen to it. We get everybody opinion on it. We're gonna see how it's gonna rock. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Y'all in the back, y'all welcome to. You know what I'm saying? See what's
Tune
going on.
in,
You know
y'all.
what I'm saying? Hey, some exclusive shit going on. Some exclusive shit. Going on.
Let's go.
Wompty Wompty, they just say anything to assassinate my character. Would that show me? Remember this lack of a conscience when I come out. Remember this lack of mercy when I come out. Remember this lack of compassion when I come out. But now I come out, everybody wanna calm down and relax and forget what you said.
This is the mind of a thief on the cross. Lord knows. Get him straight. Yeah. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Tried to do it on my own, but I fell on my face. Tried to run with all my might, but I couldn't win the race. Plenty times I asked God, was I meant for this place? Lord, you know I believe, but increase my faith. Got some sins that I struggle with, I just can't shake. Even family members told me I ain't had what it take. Even my own daddy told me that I was a mistake. He ain't wanna take the place of a leader or a father. I'm not blaming it on him, but it was so much harder. Crying tears till I bleed with a cup runneth over. I just take my own life, then the pain will be over. Laugh now, cry later, just to hide the suicide. They don't recognize the pain that I deal with inside. Every win that I had show came with a loss, but this the life of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. God told me to and slow down, but I still accelerate. The righteous road is narrow, so can you walk straight? Because the devil awaits and temptation is bait. If they see you doing bad, your own people will celebrate. Everybody wanna see the king get checkmate. They always try to dictate on what you create. Pharisees trying to lemonade, that's from the gate. I just take the life lessons with the knowledge and formulate, but still have days while I'm about to go outrage. Remember nights, hunger pains, I can't concentrate. Ramen noodles in the bowl, we didn't have dinner plates. I ain't here to debate, I'm just trying to communicate that sometimes I just don't understand this walk of faith. Cause every win I had show came with a loss, but this the life of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. Yeah, this is the mind of a thief on the cross. This is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind of a thief. This is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind of a thief. This is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind of a thief. This is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind, this is the mind of a thief. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith. I ain't make it on my own, I've been living on faith.
Alright, so that was called The Mind. Let me go around. Well, before I go around, I want to go holler at Dre real quick. Hey, brother Dre.
What up, what up, what up?
Talk to me, man. So, what inspired that? That was nice, by the way, for me. I liked it. It was
Right on,
nice.
right on.
It was nice. But what inspired that?
Oh, nah, man. You know how it is when you be on this walk. Sometimes you just got to be honest with where you at. And sometimes I just be struggling. You know what I mean? You be trying to keep your faith strong, but, you know, sometimes you have bad days. A lot of people don't like to admit it, so I do. So, you know, art is my pain. So I just put it all in the track one day. And just found the right beat, and that's what came out.
Hey, no doubt. Hey, say, Cash.
Yes.
You got to come in, man.
I liked it. It reminded me like an old school beat and mix to it.
It got a summertime vibe to
Yeah.
it. I like it. What you think?
Yeah, I liked it too. It was that flow was good too. I like that.
You like the flow?
Yeah.
Right on.
Smooth.
Yeah,
I mean, with me.
I know you don't even know. No. Right. That ain't far. That ain't far. That ain't far.
Right, exactly.
My special guest don't speak.
You know what I'm saying? He like, fuck with y'all time. That was good. Nah, it was good. Nah, I liked it though naturally. Your shit was good. But you know, we all artists in this motherfucker, so what you got to say? Hold on, wait.
I'm glad you came with something like that. I'm actually glad, like, we add it to the show.
Shit, boy, you know, I was finna go with the damn look, cause I seen the way he was looking. I was going over there to you. I was like, damn, cause it's a fail button right here.
What took you so long?
Well, to come on the show, I told you I'm long overdue, bro.
I
said that earlier. I'm long overdue.
Sure, man. Now he like, man, damn, you got good music, man, good vibe.
You need the conscious
say,
music.
Look at he say he conscious and shit. He say, look at him. What took you so long?
Exactly.
He mad now, boy. I'm telling you, sure, mad now, boy.
But I'm here now. Like you said, and my spirit was always here, and now it's connected. It's matched. Now I'm here. You feel me?
All right, Tim, talk to me. What you think? You want to hear the song? Oh, you ain't know that was Brother Dre saying.
Nah, it's legendary.
You fucks with it. No doubt. All right, now I ain't cursing that, by the way. I ain't cursed it. I didn't curse the song now. I said I fucks with it. I ain't cursing it. All right. Talk to me. Ben Yekobin, do you like it?
Yeah, I rock with it on like a summertime vibe, spiritual J. Cole type of level. He did get kind of deep in there with some of
You know,
it.
hey.
I was like, whoa.
Hey, you know,
Right on.
It's one of them vibes, man. You know, it ain't you don't get up and just get out. You know, that's not one of them. That's one of them you can sit on back, you know, cross your legs and get you know what I'm saying? And,
like, damn, life was hard.
You know, straight on up. You know, everybody, you know, that's real. That's what type of cut that is. That ain't no tennis shoe cut. I mean, you know.
Tennis shoe. That was in the 80s, though.
Tennis shoe cut. Tennis shoe cut. I'm gonna take that, bro. That's what he call y'all music, bro. Tennis shoe music. That's what he call y'all music, bro. Man. Y'all listen to that tennis shoe stuff. Y'all listen to that Reebok. I feel appalled now. Let me call my music.
So let's do this. This one right here. We trying to check it out. This is called "It's For My Enemies."
Oh yeah, that's like I think that's the first song I did where we linked up. This one of the very first ones I performed up here. That little mix I did. Yeah.
Okay, well,
it's kind of like another deep type song. You know how my style is.
Yeah,
so.
no doubt.
But then the last one more turn up for him. So.
Well, you know, I heard it. You know, they ain't heard it. So
yeah.
Let's give it to them.
Let's go.
If a black man cries, but no one's around, does his tears make a sound when they hit the ground? If a black man cries, but no one's around, does his tears make a sound when they hit the ground? Over you just watch him drown, let him burn in flames. When the media talk about you, disrespect your name. They don't wanna see you live, throw dirt on your grave. They say black boys don't cry, we can't show no pain. Cause if I talk about my feelings, then they call me insane. I got this PTSD, but they ain't doing a thing. I wish I walk off this earth, don't think I'll even be missed. I'm starting to feel like a curse, but I know my life is a gift. It's a trip on how they treat us, the medias do us bad. Everybody nowadays say black men trash, but they stay taking our swag, use our talent for cash. But when we talk about our politics, they wanna get mad. I can hear the crying sound. I can hear the crying sound. If a black man cries, but no one's around, does his tears make a sound when they hit the ground? If a black man cries, but no one's around, does his tears make a sound when they hit the ground? This one for my enemies. Shout out to you first. This one for my enemies. Shout out to you Sadducees. Shout out to the preachers stealing money from the congregation. Shout out to you black organizations with your lying faking, doing nothing for the nation, doing nothing for the church, throwing gasoline in the fire, knowing that we hurt. You know we done been burnt, you know we done seen the worst. We done had our trust abused, but you wanna see us lose. You ain't down for the team, you be working for the master. We would rather get the naked truth from the cussing pastor. And it's woe to the shepherds, cause you lead the flock astray. You the reason that the people got no guidance nowadays. Shout out to you Hebrews, this one for the conscious crew. You may have the knowledge, but your attitude is mad rude. This one for my enemies. Shout out to you Pharisees. This one for my enemies. Shout out to you Sadducees. Shout out to my bully when he choked me in the 4th grade. Shout out to the knuckleheads that jumped me in the 7th grade. And they took my fitted cap, and I never got it back. He wore it the next day, but I was scared to fight back. Shout out to my ex for that time we in the trap. Yo, baby daddy grabbed a gat, tried to shoot me in the back. He was mad at the fact I'm taking care of his daughter, but she still took him back, and she left my heart smart. Shout out to the teacher when he told me I was smart enough. This one for the streets when they told me I ain't hard enough. This one for you Christian rappers, say I don't evangelize, cause I don't say Jesus 30 times in my rhymes. Shout out to you family members, stay counting my pocket when I got my back turned, got your hand in my wallet. altar cause you need a Dodge Charger. So let me like, this one for my enemies.
The Bible's telling us all these people did this because they suffered this much. That's what makes them special people.
This one for my enemies.
It makes sense that if you're good in your heart, then you're closer to God.
This one for my enemies. This one for my enemies.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm talking about. So,
Yes.
that right there was called This One's For My Enemy.
Shout out to my enemies.
Shout out to my enemies.
Shout out to my
Shout
enemies,
out
my
to
adversaries, as
Hey.
Pac say.
So, what y'all think about that one?
I liked it. It's still like a slow, old school vibe, but it was like more deeper, and it had a message. Well, both of them did, but I heard this one.
Right on. See, that's what I be going for. I be trying to have a message in my music. Thank you.
I'm trying to get on that level when I spit in my songs. That's what I'm talking. That was powerful. That's the type
You
of
know
stuff
what I'm
I'm talking
saying?
about.
Yeah, that shit was.
Wait till I drop this next song though. That's gonna come powerful.
Come on, bro. Don't be.
Come powerful.
He said just wait till I drop it.
I mean, of course, you know how I feel. But look, what I was gonna say now, for us, like I ain't even gotta say how I feel. But look, what I was gonna say for us, like on the production tip, he got some,
That motherfucker is hard.
He
It's
got some-
hard. And the beat matched the flow too.
Right on.
So you know what I'm saying? That's what type of shit I be on, man. If you ask any motherfucker I fuck with, they'll tell you I don't like fucking beats that come from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I like original shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's got all our songs is made to the the beats made to the song. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't like all that other shit, bro.
Like I say, it's got to be on one. It's got to flow. If it ain't
Bro.
on the one,
You
it ain't funky.
I fuck.
We need to get
I fucks with this
we
guy
gotta
right
get him
here.
on a feature or something.
Yeah, we gonna. Hey, we
gotta
definitely.
get you on him. We gotta-
Definitely.
The way
definitely.
you flow, that's the same type of level I'm trying to get on. I
Yeah.
keep telling myself when I'm finished with scripture, my flow gonna be different. Like
Yeah.
that stuff gonna be power. Like that's the type of time I'm trying to get on. That just
Right
really hit
on,
me.
bro. Yeah, you just gotta find your style. Just keep freestyling and rapping and writing.
See, I don't
and
even know
you'll
how to
find your
freestyle.
style.
I just write. Like it just whatever I think about, I just write it down. Yeah.
You'll find your style.
That's cool. That's what's up. You see your shit inspiring, motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
nah,
bro.
that-
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
You got it.
That's it right there, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I like that. You sure? Talk to me. Don't be trying to be all bad. No. Come on, talk to me.
Honestly, man, that's 12 Tribe music, man.
Yeah,
like,
that
you
shit
know what I
hard.
mean? Like, that's Kingdom music. And, like, I don't know what's like, man. I ain't never been mad at you or nothing like that. Like, I ain't never been, like, going against you or anything. Like, man. And you brought brother, Montreal in. It's like that, man. Me or one of my other brothers. Like, damn. And then you came with this music.
You know,
You got another song?
I got one. I got one more.
Yeah, you gotta add that one to it. You gotta add that one to it though.
I know you saying it's gonna be an injustice if I don't add them. I know it. You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
add it to
Hey, Tim. He for real too. What you think?
Give me an ounce of what Tim is smoking.
He's talented.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. Match one, nigga. Match one. match a couple.
Turn up. All right, man. Go talk to me.
Nah, that was hard. I ain't gonna fake it. That song right here, that's the one where you should see it.
Yeah, hey, you know, it would be an injustice not to add them to Maya, you know what I'm saying? To add them to, Hebrew J, and add them to, what's my two homeboys' name? Anab and Shot. What's his name? Talk to me, man. Give it to me. Azal,
I can't even pronounce his name.
I don't want to pronounce him wrong.
I was so thinking like, dang.
Talk to me.
Wabazad.
Hey, y'all need to call back up, bro. I know y'all. I know y'all listening. Y'all need to come on and call. Y'all
Hey, brother, we love you, bro.
Hey,
well, y'all good, man.
Y'all
We good. I'm gonna hit y'all up soon, man.
Hey, man, you know we be having some legendary fucking artists.
That come on here.
Hey,
I be telling y'all need to do a compilation CD, bro. Y'all got hit. I be telling you. Y'all need one producer and one spot where y'all studio y'all go to and just crank out hits. I'm telling you, y'all could put a compilation. Y'all could do a mixtape series.
Yeah, that shit. Hey,
y'all could do a Soulja by Blood mixtape series. Y'all got hella artists. You got people that produce, and y'all just go in there and just crank out the songs. I'm telling you, just flood the streets. I'm telling you.
I mean, that's what we think. We thinking about doing that, bro. But you got to be a part of that, though.
You already know you.
Say
Say the word.
Yeah.
You say less.
Hey.
We
got some shit in the making. There's some shit in the making, all right? Let's hear some of this poetry in motion.
All right. This that tennis shoe music.
Young Nat, baby.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! That is a reverse 360 going against the grain.
Who the crunk? Get him drink. Who the bucket? Get him drink. Be on the stage causing all that ruckus. Get him drink. Who the hottest? Get him drink. Who the dopest? Get him drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry in motion? Get him drink. Who the crunk? Get him drink. Who the bucket? Get him drink. Who be on the stage causing all that ruckus? Get him drink. Who the hottest? Get him drink. Who the dopest? Get him drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry in motion? Get him drink. Being on the scene, it's the Midwest machine. Lead the opposition slaughtered. Going in like Vince Carter, in the paint like D. Wilkins. When you see I'm on a mission, I be straight demolition when I scope the competition. I be going gorilla mode, no knocking me out my zone. Rapping in autopilot, the lyrics is never stop.
Y'all ain't catch that. Y'all ain't catch that.
No, you ain't catch that. Man. We got a technical difficulty. Wait a minute. Hold on,
Y'all like
man.
Campbell's. Y'all soup me up. Y'all like Campbell's. Don't soup me up.
No, man. Hold on.
Don't soup me up. This ain't Pandera or the bread company.
Hey, we just can't just let that go like he just ain't.
He ain't say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you talking like that?
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Yeah, let's hear that one more time. Wait a minute. Let's hear that one more time. Wait a minute.
Young Nat, baby.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! That is a reverse 360 going against the grain.
Who the crunk? Get him drink. Who the bucket? Get him drink. Be on the stage causing all that ruckus. Get him drink. Who the hottest? Get him drink. Who the dopest? Get him drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry in motion? Get him drink. Who the crunk? Get him drink. Who the bucket? Get him drink. Who be on the stage causing all that ruckus? Get him drink. Who the hottest? Get him drink. Who the dopest? Get him drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry in motion? Get him drink. Being on the scene, it's the Midwest machine. Lead the opposition slaughtered. Going in like Vince Carter, in the paint like D. Wilkins. When you see I'm on a mission, I be straight demolition when I scope the competition. I be going gorilla mode, no knocking me out my zone. Rapping in autopilot, the lyrics is never stopping. As long as the bass knock, once that beat drop, everybody on the dance floor hit the body rock. Don't let the music bang, I MC the crowd. Everybody going wild when I'm dropping these freestyles. Music with a message, send it out like a text file. Check the profile, knucklehead like D-Miles. The same old Dre, know my style authentic. Still crazy with the lyrics, thinking I'm schizophrenic. Brother Dre, 618, still spitting the flame. So when they ask you who the hottest, better mention my name. Who the crunk? Get him drink. Who the bucket? Get him drink. Be on the stage causing all that ruckus. Get him drink. Who the hottest? Get him drink. Who the dopest? Get him drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry in motion? Get him drink. Who the crunk? Get him drink. Who the bucket? Get him drink. Who be on the stage causing all that ruckus? Get him drink. Who the hottest? Get him drink. Who the dopest? Get him drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry in motion? Get him drink. Brother Dre reppin' for the Midwest. Haters got the ugly face like Shrek. And never let the enemy see you sweat. Don't wanna see a black man manifest, but I'm a legend of my time, a king in my own rhyme. Subconscious rap flows straight from the paradigm. Nerd off the curb, the Illinois Einstein. Watch this black man build so send a piece to Manila. Every day, wartime, we stay dangerous. Preach of black power, adversaries can't hang with us. Motivation for the people beating those odds. Play this music in your ride on the way to the job. Sucker free in the booth, know I'm spitting that truth. Every session Armageddon, I don't need an excuse. See the fire in my eyes when I'm spitting these flames. So when they ask you who the dopest, better mention my name. Who the crunk, get them drink. Who the bucket, get them drink. Be on the stage causing all that ruckus. Get them drink. Who the hottest, get them drink. Who the dopest, get them drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry, emotion. Get them drink. Who the crunk, get them drink. Who the bucket, get them drink. Who be on the stage causing all that ruckus. Get them drink. Who the hottest, get them drink. Who the dopest, get them drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry, emotion. Get them drink. Who the crunk, get them drink. Who the bucket, get them drink. Who be on the stage causing all that ruckus. Get them drink. Who the hottest, get them drink. Who the dopest, get them drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry, emotion. Get them drink. Who the crunk, get them drink. Who the bucket, get them drink. Who be on the stage causing all that ruckus. Get them drink. Who the hottest, get them drink. Who the dopest, get them drink. Who be spitting rhymes, poetry, emotion. Get them drink. Brother Dre 618. Get him, Dre. Get him, Dre. Get him, Dre. Get him, Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, did y'all hear this shit? I know y'all heard what I just heard, man. So, I don't even need to go around and ask, man, but I'm going to ask anyway. What y'all think?
It was crunk.
Well, she said it.
Just shoot music.
And you know this, man.
What you think?
Yeah,
He said,
that one was hard, yeah. He came out on a different level with that one.
Yeah.
I would never go against
Right
him in
on.
the verses.
Yeah, that shit's hard right there.
I
Yeah,
would never
yeah.
go against him in the verses. Not me.
That's just hard right there.
I need to get on that level first.
Yeah, you fucks with it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's Brick right there. And that's a talented motherfucker right there, too, so.
Right on, bro.
Yeah.
Respect. No, I respect everybody's opinion over here. I take it all in. I take all good constructive criticism, so I appreciate it.
I mean, you ain't nothing bad came. I ain't heard nothing bad yet. I ain't heard nothing bad yet. I ain't talked to the producer down there. You know, what you think?
I fuck with it.
You fuck with it?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And he done heard all kinds of music, and he done all kinds of music, and you know.
Make all type of music.
Yeah. Well, I respect that, bro. Yeah, I put in a lot of work, so I appreciate that. Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah, that's what's up. That shit right there, that says numbers, Dre. Hey.
It's
Why
gonna
you
keep me
ain't rich
grinding.
yet, man? What the fuck, man?
Huh?
Why you ain't rich yet?
Why I ain't rich yet?
Yeah, why your shit ain't blue yet?
I mean,
motherfuckers hating away. What the fuck going on?
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like at first, I used to run from rapping. As talented as people say I am, I didn't think I was like good enough. Believe it or not, I swear to God, I didn't want to take it serious. And then, like I say, other people kept encouraging me, and I ain't gonna lie, people in my church, they was like, "Nah, you need to do it. You good." You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it was divine, bro. It came from church, so it was a natural talent. You been had that shit.
Yeah, especially like freestyling, cause like when I was younger, I used to like watch. Remember the Smack DVDs? I used to have a rap out. I used to watch those heavy. I used to watch Freestyle Friday heavy. So I was always like playing around freestyling. And then my cousins and them like Chuck and them, they used to be like, "Boy, you can rap for real." Like I'll be like, "Nah, I ain't." So I had homeboys who really took music serious, and they would be like, "Man, come through in the studio with me and rap," and go in there with them. That's how I learned, like, you know. That's why I say I got my rap trained, like Jeremy and them going over his house. So that's when I learned, like, you know, like how to find my rap voice and, you know what I mean, working on my writing and things like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like a little gangster rapper. I thought I was a little thug and things like that.
Y'all start off at that point right there, man.
And then my boy Jeremy, he was like, "Fool's gonna start testing you in your rhymes. You keep rapping like that. You better watch." So that's when I switched to being more like a lyrical rapper. Then when I started going to church, you know what I mean, and started changing my ways, I was like, and then I got in the queue. And And that's what really did it. That's why I sound so much like Ice Cube. I got in the Cube.
Yeah.
I just kind of like made my own style from there. But nah, bro, I ain't really think I was that good at it. And I ain't want to take it serious. But people kept instilling something in me, and they was like, "Go for it." And so that's what got me out here.
It, bro. You got it, bro. So. I don't see nothing but good shit, especially if you gonna link up with us, bro. I definitely don't see nothing but good shit.
You see me? I say all the time, I'm ready for the feature. Say the word. I'm ready to jump on something.
You know, we gonna bring that shit all the time.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? Yeah. And you know it's a lot of us too. So, boy, boy.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Woo! So it'd be like, shit, we just tag team on them. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say you put that compilation
so much
together.
Talent every fucking word, you know? Yeah. What you think about that last cut?
Get him, Dre.
Hey, that's
what I'm saying.
That's the song I heard. Bro, that's the first song I heard.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was it.
I rock with it. Bro.
Yeah.
That's how you came from the hard way.
And they got the energy with it, you know what I'm saying? Definitely got that energy with it. So, yeah, what you think, Tim?
Yeah. Tim. Smoke some.
Alright. Ben Yekabin, talk to me.
Oh yeah, that was like the last song. That was hard.
That was it.
That was it.
He ain't got nothing but bangers coming my way, man.
Right on.
I damn sure appreciate you and I'm gonna get your name, man. Montreal.
It's
And I got a cousin that been passed away for about 20 years. Rest in peace, man. And that's his name too, boy. That's probably how come I've been trying to avoid the name and shit.
It's all good. You good with Mont? Cause you know we call him Mont. Mont G.
Yeah, Mont. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Mama shorten it up. Mine is better.
Yeah, Mont.
You know, all right, cool. I appreciate both of y'all for coming out and fucking with us today, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting y'all worship in the way we get our worship in. A lot of people don't understand what worshiping is, man, and how you do it, man. But this is how we do it. You know what I'm saying? This is how we worship our Father. You know what I'm saying?
It's all love, bro. We appreciate the invite. Like I said, I appreciate y'all welcoming Mont in. You know what I mean? Everybody show love from day one. You know what I mean? Since we've been in here. You know, we've been laughing, joking. Like I said, it's big cousin family reunion, bro. We all cousins. That's all
right,
good.
Man. And that's how I like the environment, man. That's how I want to keep all of the environment as, you know, friendly, family, you know, because that's what we is, bro. It's like, it ain't nothing but love around this motherfucker, man. You know, we might, you know, argue like a motherfucker as you just saw. You know what I'm saying? We do that type of shit, bro. But that what family don't?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck we do. You know what I'm saying? And we build is the most important thing we do, because ain't now one of us slow or lacking. We all got knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't never gonna get no two urns hitting each other that's gonna be like cotton, that's gonna be soft. It's always gonna clang and some fire gonna pop.
You know seen that meme with the rings pop.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So that's what you gonna get. You gonna get that from time to time. But it's gonna make everybody better in the end. You know what I'm saying? So it's all out of love, bro.
It all came back in the end. We all sit here laughing, joking, smoked out, so we good.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's how we get down. You know what?
You might still call a contact.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Everybody out here, bro, they all know the book, man. They all know this Bible is old, but one thing that they don't know is that the awakening
is new, baby.
Hey, holla at us next time, Yisrael United. Check us out on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Hey, Brother Dre, where can they find you at, bro?
Oh, man, you already know. Brother Dre, 618, all one word, brother with an A. You can find me on Facebook, IG. I ain't got no TikTok yet, so I'm going to have my nephew set that up for me in a couple days. And, yeah, you know what I mean? Montreal, you got anything to say, people, brother?
No, I'm okay.
That's it. Brother Dre 618, Yisrael United in the building with the crew, you know what I mean? You already know what it is. So, yeah, make sure you drop off your tithes when the congregation doors are open. We selling fish plates in the basement. And, we out.
We out this bitch.
Yisrael United. Just your brother, Yekabin.
And it's no. Turn that shit up.
I don't know what else to say, but you better make a way. We them tribes in the building, and we bringing strips today, man. I don't know what else to say.
up. Buzz over printer cause he can't function without paper. Cause promises on reparations and they ain't even pay us. The holidays was pagan and we stopped eating pork. And all that sinning they been doing, I'm thinking that life too short. The most high hero pop a script and he'll come say today. She prayed over a piece of pork through dentist cause ain't no way. I'm in the studio 12, yeah, we high as eagle skin. Good gas from Miss Cigar cause I'm plugged in by Mexicans. I shot from the tour when I'm a script and I'm trying to re-up. My God verse your God get beat up. Look what happened to each
other. Tribes on the rise, you better pick a side. These laws do or die, this fire striking from the sky. All praise to the Most High, spiritual powers multiply. Ain't no shame in my game cause the devil was a lie. Futurama with these bars cause the meetings gotta fly. False doctrines being spreaded by religious corrupts and word of Most High. Pray that every demon die. Blow the trumpet for the 1/3 and keep commandments high. Stay aware Esau cause they spreading them lies. Yisrael proving all things to open your eyes. Matthew 5:17 you can never despise. It's time to birth a new nation. 12 gates, 12 angels protecting your life.
But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing straight today, man. I don't know what else to say, man. I just don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man. I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing scripts today. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say, man. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man.
So friends that will never lose. One day I see them soon. My granny died too soon. And you know I see her soon. Now I'll be making bands for all my fans. Everybody mad cause they see me down bad. Everywhere I go, that's where I'm tryna be. But everybody know that I am on my grind. Everybody turn in, everybody leave. Nothing been the same since I got this fame. Now I be fighting demons trying to catch me a blessing. Now everything is out of love and we get neglected. Now I be fighting demons trying to catch me a blessing. Now everything is out of love and it get neglected.
Hey, flex like Johnny Bravo. Watch me swerve this beat like it's a track car. Yeah, we be outside, but we ain't in the streets. We preach that Bible. Focus on these payments like a trampoline. I'm trying to take off. Most I be that one we stepping folks. So please don't even try. KJV my heavy metal. Guess that's where my lifestyle be. Don't compare me to these other niggas. I'm strapped with no leads. I talk about no gun. I'm strapped with the scripture. I'm trying to fuck with the streets. Don't come for the next. Cause we really step for real. Yeah, my brother step for me.
I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing scripts today, man. I don't know what else to say, man. I just don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man. I don't know what else to say. But you better make a way. We them tribes in the building that we bringing scripts today. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say, man. But you better make a way. But you better make a way, man.
Not claiming sense. I am so blessed. Do not regret. God got a tech. He using play over your head. That shine so bright. I see the hype. I hope you pray tonight. The darkness chasing the light. You better live your life. Don't waste no time. That's not right. Open the Bible slowly. There's no rushing to dice. Keeping the family close. The energy righteous type. I don't make this shit up. Scripture connect to heaven. Happy family book out. Spreading out with Kevin. Yisrael United podcast Mac 11. Don't give out bullets. Message is the preference. AIJ way. There's no play in this brain. LMAO Satan try to find a way. IDK know why me the piece I keep. Why me the piece I keep. Why me